What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. I hope you like what you see. Please check out my other videos. I do movie reviews. You agree with them, any of my reviews, or if you don't, or what's your take on the films, leave a comment. I will get back to you. Keep it professional. And also, independent short films is something that I create. I am an actor, writer, producer. I'm an artist. Please check out my independent short films that I've created over the years. And I have gotten better over time and can continue to get better. So if you need to leave a critique, good critique, again, keep it professional. Please leave critiques. But if you have something positive to say about any of my films, of course, you can always leave positive reviews as well and leave a thumbs up if I didn't already say. But this is different. This isn't an independent short film, obviously, and this isn't a movie review. This will be about the Bigfilms VFX and sound effects packs that I've been using lately for at least 2 films recently, Terminate and Project Natalia, which is my last film that I created. They have so many VFX packs, and I don't have all of them. I have most of them, but I don't have all of them. They just came out with one, the sci-fi pack, I believe. Yeah, the sci-fi pack, and I've been expecting that it would be like a sci-fi pack. I've been trying to think of a sci-fi movie that I want to do. I recently bought on Amazon a phone case toy gun. When I get it, I'll show you how that looks. I had to send it to a friend out to another state because you can't buy that here in New York. And whether that's illegal to own, I don't know, but it's a toy gun. It's not real, but I had to send it out to a friend so they can send it to me. And I have ideas for that, just buying laser-looking guns in general for a sci-fi project that I want to do. And again, this sci-fi pack, I think, allows me to create this short film. I don't have an idea, but just it can probably spark an idea, a story for me to write. And I think I'm going to have to download the space, or the Astra pack it's called, which has more space stuff for that VFX pack, which I don't have. I have Destruction pack, which I can utilize. I only use the Destruction pack for, I don't even think I used it for Project Natalia. I don't even think I used it at all, the Destruction pack. I have the Dark Magic pack, which I haven't even used. I have an idea of what I want to do. I just haven't finalized it yet. But I've been using the Cyber City pack for Project Natalia, as you can see when I'm doing the whole button pressing with my character. The visors I bought off Amazon. They light up. That has nothing to do with any special effects that people have been mentioning when I've done festivals. I'm like, no, you can get those glasses on Amazon. I make sure whatever colors I have to use when I'm using the glasses, I try to mimic it with the VFX pack that I do, and I change the colors to kind of reflect the glasses. So I guess that's why they thought it was part of the glasses were part of the VFX. But I use the Cyber City pack for that. I did use the superhero pack for the lightning and smoke effect, along with the fire effect for Project Natalia. So I did use the Cyber City pack and the superhero pack, and there's so much more within those packs that I haven't used that I can use. If I wanted to make a superhero short film or something, I could. I just haven't, because my limitations of how I'm able to utilize these packs are limited, right? I am limited rather in how I'm able to use these packs. My limitations are limited. I guess that didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. So I have those. I have the MI6 pack, the Hacker Mini pack. If you go on the website right now, you can download it for free. The Hacker Mini pack, which I used for Terminate. I used the MI6 pack for Terminate, I believe. I used the blood effect. I believe that was MI6, the blood effect and whatnot. The scope from the sniper, and then the Hacker Mini. I used it for the computer scene when the hacking comes through the video with my character. When Agent what's the character's name? I forget the character's name for Terminate. Whoops. But when the main character, the agent, uses the laptop and she gets a hacked video, I use the Hacker Mini pack. I use the MI6 pack for that film as well. And I also use the Chaos sound effects for, I believe, the sound of, I know some of the VFX packs, the videos come with sound, but there is a separate pack for sound. And I don't think I used it fully. I don't think I've used the sounds at all, to be honest. But I do plan on doing an action short film. I wrote something and there's a little action in it. It's not really an action short film, but there is an action scene and I do plan on using sound effects, and the bullets and whatnot. So that's something that I'm hoping to shoot this summer. I do have Project Natalia 2 that I wrote that I want to shoot, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to. I have sequels to films like Aphrodite, Aries called Aries that I wrote that I was supposed to shoot and it never happened. And then I have Project Natalia, which I was getting ready to shoot. I was psyching myself to shoot it, and I wanted to move on to something new. And right now, Project Natalia is on the side, but I do like the script. I just don't know if I'm able to shoot it, and it's also due to availability of the actors. I don't think I'm gonna have the availability, but I do have this other project that I do want to film. Excuse me. That I do want to film, and there is an action scene, but I'm not sure if I want to do a whole separate thing that's just action based in general. But I do want to use this new pack, the sci-fi pack, for this just the sci-fi kind of short film that I have yet to decide what it is going to be about, but I know I want to use it. But I do know I have to download the Astra pack for space stuff, and I also have to download the Apocalypse pack, which I can utilize for certain things like explosions and whatnot. So I have 2 more packs to buy and download aside from the sci-fi packs. So that's 3 packs right there, and I'm definitely going to need to buy some equipment as far as props for the film. And yeah, I'm excited. I mean, creating short films is something that I love, and I just wanted to mention Bigfilms. It's a special effects and VFX based I don't want to say company, but product. And there are other ones, but I use Bigfilms, and I'm not sponsored by them. I just wanted to mention it, talk about it to anyone. For anyone that's wants to make a short film and wants to create something, I think this is affordable. I think this is something that can inspire you to create and just go out there, because now you can create awesome looking short films. I never, back in the days when I first started making short films, it was more like drama based relationship stuff. But I never thought I'd be able to utilize, special effects to make it look like I'm pressing, holograms, buttons, and I was able to create, the fire movement by tracking, which, could be done better. I used iMovie to the best of my ability to make the hand and the fire move. But you can use if you're good with other programs, and you can do a better job and really detail, because if there's a fire here, you're probably gonna have a shadow on the wall, and I don't recall if the wall was shown in the scene when she's like looking at her fist and moving it. But there are elements that if you're really extensive and making a good looking film, that the details are there. These are things that you can do. But I like the fact that this new sci-fi pack came out. I'm hoping for something more horror based. Like someone mentioned a creature pack. I think that would be dope for a horror film. I have a dark magic pack, which I think I mentioned, but I haven't used, and have dragons and magic and stuff, but nothing that's like horror based. But yeah, I think it's just Bigfilms is awesome, and I hope to continue to look forward to new packs. I think the sci-fi pack is dope. Hopefully they have maybe a sequel, volume 2 sci-fi pack that has more stuff with it. But yeah, definitely check out the YouTube channel Bigfilms, and you can see the packs and how they utilize the films, and they even teach you in some cases with certain programs. So I just wanted to mention that. I think if you're aspiring filmmaker, these are things that you can utilize. And even if you don't have a camera, you may have a phone. Utilize your phone. The last couple of films that I've created, I was utilizing my phone. So you don't necessarily need a camera, but of course invest in one eventually. But if you have a phone and it has a camera, look for an app that is probably going to help you when it comes to recording, video, or just use the regular phone camera itself and filters and whatnot, or upload them into any of your programs, and you can use the filters and color grading and whatnot there. But I like using the phones. I like using these VFX packs. I have iMovie, I have Final Cut Pro, I have the DaVinci Resolve. I need to get a new Final Cut Pro. I still haven't gotten Final Cut Pro for my new laptop. But whenever you want to use the VFX packs, it's recommended use Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve because you can layer effects and other things with these special effects to create this particular scene. Like for Terminate, when I'm doing the hacking scene, I was able to layer my picture and my friend's picture, Miguel's picture. I had to shrink it down to the size of the square. I was able to layer, I forget what's it called. I don't want to say filter, but when our pictures are shown and it's like flash, 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 and then it shows us in full. It's like it's forward, like it's going back and forth. But it was an effect that I used, so I was able to layer that effect so that it just doesn't make the. Because if you just put the picture and the next scene is coming up to where the picture you had put it to when it's supposed to show, it's just gonna pop up. But I was able to use an effect to where it looks like it's coming into the scene, and while it's doing that, it's like so it was another layer. Instead of just making it pop up, I was able to give it a little bit more, a little bit more coolness and thought into it. And then of course, I did the typing within the square. I put it into that box, and I put when I wanted to show up. And then I was able to add the sound effect for when the text arrives, and just any other things that are happening. It's just layer on top of layer, and you're able to do that with DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut Pro. Versus iMovie, you're not able to do that with iMovie. And if iMovie is all you have, there is a way to go about that. It's just a longer process. Basically, let's say if I want to add a scope effect, the sniper scope like in Terminate, basically I'll add that layer, bam, so now you see the scope within that scene that is supposed to appear. But now I want to add another layer to where the blood happens from the gunshot. I can't with iMovie because it's going to start erasing the actual scope layer. You can't layer. It's going to actually erase the other VFX that you were using because it's using that same layer that doesn't have layer on top of layer with iMovie. So if all you have is iMovie and you have the scope effect added, what do? You finalize that video, the whole video, you finalize it, save it. You're in iMovie, delete the old video that you have or start a new video, a new project. And then you're going to import that last video that you saved, bam, because now that video has the scope. And now what you do is, now you can layer the blood when you want it to appear on that scene with the scope. And you just have to keep doing that, save it, upload it to another project or to that same project, just delete what you have there, upload the new video, and then you want to keep layering, stuff like that. That's how you can do it in iMovie. It's just a little process. DaVinci Resolve, you get a free DaVinci Resolve program. You can download that. Those add layers. There's so much you can do with DaVinci Resolve, but it's very extensive and beyond my ability. The whole tracking with the fire with Project Natalia, I use iMovie. I use the tracking from that because the tracking is just more extensive when it comes to DaVinci Resolve, and it might look better with DaVinci Resolve, but with iMovie it was just so much easier. I tried with DaVinci Resolve and I just couldn't figure it out. Even going on YouTube and watching videos, I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, check out Bigfilms packs. You have your phone, write a story and have fun. Play with it, make something for yourself, make something for YouTube or whatever site that you use. If you want to put yourself out there and be known and show the world that you're an artist and this is your passion and you want to be able to share it and be seen, and hopefully someone can see it and reach out to you, and you can in time be used, start a career and enjoy making income based off of your art and your passion. Is something you love, and that's something that film is something that I love. I love acting. That's something that I love. That's my passion, and I want to be able to continue to utilize that into income. I've been fortunate enough. Haven't done anything this year, but last year I was making money doing film roles. I wasn't making big bucks, but I was making money, doing film roles, and I thought it was pretty cool, and it made me excited. It made me happy to continue, even if I don't need to get paid, but just to say that I was getting paid for roles, it made me feel good. And yeah, I just wanted to come up and talk about just this little portion of special effects pack and how I use it and how you can use it, which Bigfilms is the one that you can utilize, I think, for free. I'm not sure if there's anyone else, or not for free, that's pretty cheap. I'm not sure if there's any other special effects that are cheap or maybe even free. I haven't checked, done the research. You can do the research. I'm just talking about Bigfilms because that's what I use. But have fun and create films, and yeah, that's all I have for this video. I just wanted to talk about it, and hopefully I'll come up with something for that sci-fi pack that I will eventually want to download. But I still have all these packs that I've downloaded that I haven't even used to their full potential, so we'll see. But I just wanted to come up on here and discuss that. And again, thank you for watching, and until next time, later.